My crazy religious father thinks I'm a Satan worshiper. My father divorced my mother after finding her smoking grass. This was grounds for divorce to him. He also ended up getting custody of me, which meant hell on earth. I was 16 when I went to live with him, and in his religious house, I had no video games, no TV shows, but at least I was allowed a phone. Also, strictly no boys. He told me countless times that if he ever caught me with a boy, he would make me regret it and would point at a wooden paddle. Not like I could ever get boys anyway. I wasn't very attractive, and due to isolation enforced by my father, had no friends or social skills. I attended a Catholic school and was very interested in boys. I also had a crush, a boy named James. His massive middle leg was of interest to me. However, I had no hope as I was very unattractive. My face riddled with acne, my slim body, and greasy hair caused by my father forbidding shampoo in the house. I tried asking James out via text without my dad's knowledge. James screenshotted this message. Unbeknownst to me, James' father was friends with my father, and James was also a religious nut. He showed his dad the message, who showed mine. My father laid the smack down on me with the wooden paddle. If you were to look at my backside only, you could easily mistake me for Cicely Tyson. I never told anyone what happened as I was scared by my father. He also took my phone away for 3 months as punishment, and it so happened to be summer break. Nothing eventful happened in the 3 months, and I got my phone back at the start of the year. When I came back, I noticed one of the girls in my class had gotten way more pretty, no joke. So I asked her how her face changed so much. She told me about a book with a skull on it which makes you more pretty called Facial Gains. That had my attention. She also told me that this guide was digital, and I could easily hide it from my father. This girl was one of the few people I could consider somewhat close. That night, I bought my own copy of this guide. I started using it, and my face started changing. My father noticed and asked me about it, to which I claimed I didn't know what he was on about. Well, after using this book for a little while, the changes on my posture, my face, even physique were a little different. My father kept asking me and was really pressing the issue, but I never told him. Well, then it happened. I came home from school one day to find him holding my phone, his eyes red with previously shed tears. I effing knew it. He shrieked. "You're a Satanist. My daughter is a Satanist." I was shocked. No cursing was a strict rule in this house. Before I could ask him what this was about, he pulled out my phone and showed me he had found the digital guide. It's Blacker voice, wretched, with a skull on it. A skull. Oh God. Please forgive my foolish daughter. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. A grown man dropping to his knees and yelling at God for finding a book with a skull. And look at it. This is why you stand so straight now, why your jaw is so much sharper, why your whole demeanor has changed. You're straying after everything I've done. In the middle of his rant, he suffered a panic attack and I had to call the hospital. He was taken away, and I came with him. Thankfully, he was okay, but I made the decision to go stay with my older brother who took me in. I thought this was the end of it, but I couldn't have been more wrong.